Today is Wednesday, May 23rd. I am at the Main Fitness Center gym. Last night I met up with Jan Pro. They told me that every Tuesday night they come in and wipe down all of the machines at this facility, and every Thursday night they wipe down the machines at the other facility. Last night I actually physically did it with them. We used a peroxy material. I think typically they use our hand wipes. So right now I'm moving to the left as I come in the gym. We can see the pipes here, and I will point out all of these belts that we have here. All of these belts are maintained on a regular basis with a lubrication and an oil that is put on the belts themselves, and is also put within the gears that you see down there. So if you see a yellowing on these machines, because we are maintaining the systems on a regular basis, that is the oil that comes off of all of these gears. Going to the second machine over to the left-hand side. This is the chest press. Again, you can see now that the piping down here is all clear. And again, I point out the belt and the gears that are up here. All of this stuff is regularly maintained. The guys who were last here in March are actually coming out again today to oil. So I will almost guarantee you that there will be yellow stuff on all of these pieces of equipment within a day or so, because we will be adding more oil. Even these areas here that adjust the seat all get oiled and maintained. There's been a request to add another barbell rack. I'm not quite sure where we would want to put that. We've got some equipment here with tape on it that I think is just various equipment, and we need to rethink how this is organized here to put a third level on this rather than trying to put another little barbell rack there. We look at the exercise equipment here. These are the bikes themselves, clean. Again, I didn't actually wipe down this moving mechanical stuff. We were focused mainly on the equipment that gets oiled, but even these, as you can see, are clean. So Tuesday night again is when they do all this work here. So again, looking at this machine here, you can see there's a pulley system on this machine. This is the pull down, the lat pull machine. This was wiped down. I mean, you've got no dirt on there. This is the seated leg curl machine. I'm now moving to the right-hand side of the gym. Again, you've got various areas here where we add oil to all of these joints on a regular basis. Right now, our maintenance is being performed in January, February, March, May, September, and November. So that means every time those guys come in, they put oil on all of these components. They oil all these lift areas. Going back to the leg press. So you got some stainless steel chrome here. This area gets, you got an adjustment here. You've got a big belt right here. All of these belts in these areas here have to be oiled on a regular basis in order to be properly maintained. You can actually see here, and this is why I'm having the guy come out, that the belt itself looks like it's drying out a little bit. That's why we have them maintained so much this time of the year. This area right here where there is some dirt, this is right underneath where the belt is. And that's why that area does get dirty on a regular basis. But it's right after our first use. This is just the touch machine or the stretch machine. Again, putting my hands on here, they're clean. Over here, this is the abdominal. So again, I mean, if we're going to get underneath here, where the belts actually are, that's where the oil and the dried belt piece falls off there. I mean, so as soon as you use this machine after it's been oiled or maintained, you will get, debris coming off of it. But it's kind of like when somebody comes and uses the machine and leaves a cup in the cup holder. Whether or not somebody threw it out the night before isn't going to be known at that point, because somebody new has now done something to it. All right, so down here, now this machine again, so I'm right at the pulley area here. And this is where we do have some debris. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get over on this side of the room. The other girls did. They didn't get in there and clean that piece out, and that I will point out to them. But again, it's underneath the pulley section here. There's some dust in there that could be addressed on a more regular basis. But this is the only machine where I've really seen any kind of evidence. All the other machines, the easy areas to access were all wiped down and taken care of. But again, the majority of these situations are all because of the regular oil and grease that are put on the machines for the general drying out and wear and tear.